to the Ford dealership to check out the service.
Turn left onto South Sargent Road, then turn left onto East Sprig Avenue.
Parts and service. We're dropping off the truck to get looked at, and then we're gonna go, I don't know, spend some time somewhere, maybe breakfast or something. I've got 1, 2, 3, I think I have 4 masks for us.
I've got one.
Maybe while we're here, we'll just get a new truck. Yeah. Is this one for sale? The Super F350? I know. All right, I guess we'll explore. Maybe go have breakfast somewhere. It's got eggs, sausage, cheese, bacon, more cheese, and then ham. All right, I'm walking back to the dealership to find out what the damage is. What sucks is I ate that breakfast and I wasn't even hungry. I think it was just like, okay, what else are we gonna do? We found a spot to sit and have breakfast. Everybody ate, so I did too. All right, let's see what the damage is with this estimate. Well, the damage was a steep one. It was gonna be $12,000 to fix our truck and 36 hours of labor, so we are gonna look at trucks. Test driving the new truck. So far, everybody like it?
Yeah, it's just really hard to get in.
It's just super tall. So we found ourselves in an RV dealership trying to see if it does it make sense to trade in our entire camper and truck for a drivable RV, or do we get a lighter camper so we can trade in our truck for a smaller type of truck, like trade in both. I mean, this is just so many decisions to be made, but I think what stresses me out too with this whole thing is if we trade in our RV for a newer, more expensive RV, obviously our payment is going to go up, and anything that we're upside down on with our current RV is going to be tacked onto the price of the new RV, so that's going to be a higher payment. And then the truck, if we trade in our truck that really needs to be let go of for a truck that can pull a lighter RV, more than likely it'll be a more expensive truck, so then the payment will be up again. So I'm just nervous about how much more this payment's gonna cost us, because the other mechanic gave us a quote of, yeah, it may not be $12,000 to fix what was wrong with your truck, but you're looking about $8,000 or $9,000. So $8,000 or $9,000 to fix our existing Ford F450, or trade it in and get something that is not broken. Another thing that Caesar was thinking, he's like, we could trade in our camper and our truck for a drivable RV, like maybe a Class A or Class C, but to me that's expensive and we lose a vehicle and we'll have to get another vehicle anyway. Our payment will most likely go up, so then we'll be paying more money for a Class A or Class C and still need to get another vehicle when we get home. So this is all very stressful, very stressful. All right, for tonight's dinner, we've got some riced cauliflower. I bought the risotto one and mixed it with a regular one. We are air frying some Brussels sprouts. We're making some jalapeno poppers with bacon around it. And we have a salad. Did lots of stuff today. Salad with bacon bits, cucumbers, tomatoes, red onion, and avocado. And we've got a plastic bottle of balsamic vinaigrette for Caesar and ranch, and Caesar is grilling some chicken thighs outside. It's been a very long day, so we are happy to be back. Since this thing is on, we can't run the AC, so we've got 11 minutes until this is done. So I can turn the AC back on and cool this place down. It is probably another 90-degree weather today. All right, this is everything. We've got jalapeno poppers, salad with bacon bits, avocados, cucumbers, tomatoes, chicken thighs, and some Brussels sprouts that were air fried in olive oil. Oh, and cauliflower rice. All right, we've been at this spot for 2 nights. This is our 3rd day, right? 1, 2, 3rd day of this spot. Well, we're trying to take care of business regarding this truck. We have an appointment this morning to trade in this truck, hopefully. We will find a new replacement to continue our journey and head home. We are outside of Spokane, Washington, in a free campsite that you can stay at for 14 days called Fish Trap Campsite. Just right outside, about 30 miles outside of Spokane. So what do you think of our Washington trip so far?
I don't think it's that bad. I mean, we have a truck that's down, but as far as the family being safe, they're there.
Yeah. It's just something we got to figure out. And that was the whole thing yesterday, was trying to weigh out all of our options. Do we buy a new truck? Do we get it fixed, pay the money to get it fixed?
And wait around an extra 4 days is it going to take?
Yeah. Well, one mechanic even said he wouldn't even be able to get to it until the middle of next week. So it was like, okay. And then it would be still $8,000 or $9,000 to fix it. And our truck is a little bit older. It's an 08. We've only had it a couple of years, but we got it because it was a heavy duty truck that could pull this RV with no issues. So now that it's having issues, we're deciding against diesel in our new truck, but just something that still has the power to pull. Another option that we were looking at yesterday was maybe we'll just trade in our camper and our truck and get an RV, a drivable RV, like a Class A or a Class C. But after visiting the RV store yesterday, Caesar's like, yeah, I think we were way off the mark on that idea. It's easier, it's so much of a change to have to trade in what you're currently traveling in, both your RV and your truck, to get something completely new and then try to finish off such a long trip and 2 new things. So this, we keep the camper and
because there's nothing wrong with the camper except that it's
big,
long.
Right.
It's still light at 7,000 pounds dry. It's still light. The challenge is that it's 38 feet from tongue to end, and anything smaller like a F-150, it's just not long enough or heavy enough to keep any swaying from going on.
Yeah. All right. It is 6 hours later, and we're driving the same truck.
2:30 in the afternoon.
We saw the truck. We saw a couple of trucks, but we only test drove. We didn't even test drive it. We had to get in the passenger seat while the sales guy test drove it for us. And we liked it. And we did all of the paperwork for it. The only problem is that they got the truck, I think, yesterday. So they hadn't got it, they didn't get it, I guess, certified. Like their mechanic has to look at it. They basically have to sign off on everything before they can sell it, since they just got it. Technically, we don't even own this truck anymore. We're borrowing it until they tell us that the paperwork is done on their end for getting it certified. They've detailed it, and now it's ready for us to pick up.
Yeah.
So
we're borrowing our truck that we sold to them.
Yes. But we got a good deal on a trade, so that's good. Our payment did go up, but considering we didn't have to put anything down, and considering, the cost of having to fix the other one, like, this was so much a better deal. So we're happy. We're happy that we are now able to continue our journey with a more reliable vehicle. All right, we did it again as far as, taking off in the morning, having a busy day, didn't eat breakfast. I actually made him a Too Good yogurt, and he forgot it and left it on the counter, so he didn't eat breakfast. I had a coffee, so I didn't have anything. And then we were dealing with trading in our truck all morning long, so we finally decided to have lunch at this place called The Onion in Spokane, Washington, kind of like near downtown of Spokane. What'd you think of it?
I thought it was great. The most amazing invention in the entire world that we've tasted so far is bacon covered onion rings.
Yeah, really good.
Mind-blowing.
Really good. So they're these large, huge onion rings, but it's just mozzarella cheese and bacon. No breading, nothing. And they give you barbecue sauce or a side of ranch. And you can have either 2 large ones or 4. So we got the 4 because we were hungry. We hadn't eaten. And they were good. They were really good.
Extremely good.
I got the Cobb salad. What was crazy is they have 2 sizes of the Cobb salad. You can either get a half or a full. And since we had ordered the bacon onion rings, I said, well, I'm going to go ahead and get the half because I should probably be full with that. They brought out the half in a small plate, but she went ahead and brought out the big plate, which I would assume is what the full usually is in. She goes, brought you this to give you more room. So I put the entire salad in that plate, and it was
same size.
Same thing. So I'm like, can you imagine? You know, somebody probably orders the full salad and they serve it in this big plate and charge you $5 more. When in essence, it's all the same. It's crazy, but it was really good. Cobb salad was good, and he got that Frank's Red Hot Chicken sandwich.
Buffalo sandwich
without the bread. He did get a pea salad. I didn't want to tell him right when he ordered it that peas are kind of high in carbs, but he got to indulge a little bit. He did have a couple of beers at lunch. I did not take pictures and photos of those, but it was his little celebration of trading in our truck for a newer truck, and so that was our date today, because our kids are with grandma in the RV waiting for us to get back. We're waiting to hear that our truck is ready for pickup. They're detailing it and getting everything certified and signed off on it, and as soon as we hear back, then we're gonna go get the truck, which is 30 miles from where we're staying. So hopefully they call us early enough and we could go get it and hook up the camper to the new truck and then head on to our next destination. Dinner, I think, is just going to be leftovers. We had a few leftover chicken thighs, a couple of boneless beef ribs from the past couple of dinners. I may just make some spaghetti for the kids and then just munch on whatever we have. I made a whole entire 18-pack of boiled eggs in the air fryer last night because we do go through boiled eggs a lot. My son can eat 4 or 5 in a sitting. He doesn't eat the yolks, but he eats the egg whites. So those eggs go fast, and we use it for egg salad or tuna salad, things like that. So we'll see. We're just gonna play dinner by ear. I did not get any exercise. I could have been walking around the entire dealership today as we were waiting for everything to get finished, but I could have, considering how cold it was. But I walked around a little bit, but not enough to get this exercise going.
with the masks and everything. It was hard to.
Yeah, there were a lot of strangers going in and out, and so I'm trying not to interact and get in people's spaces too much. But all in all, that's our update for today.